What's going on, folks? This is GK with a brand new custom campaign that's currently in progress. This is Interbellum, the first mission pack. So it consists of 3 missions so far, and I believe there's like some bugs like lying around in some of the maps, but that's why I'm here to play it, check it out, and give a review. Anyway, let's see. This is mission 1, the Swarm's Future. Kerrigan has created you, the first Broodmother, to be the future of the Swarm. Prove yourself by killing the last Cerebrate. Let's get this started here, folks. Okay, with the conclusion of the Brood Wars, Sarah Kerrigan, the Queen of Blades, stood unchallenged throughout the Corpulous sector. Rather than leading her swarm in hunting down remaining enemies, Kerrigan felt compelled to hold back, to search, and to strengthen her forces. For Kerrigan sensed a greater threat slowly approaching, as she bent all her efforts to evolving the swarm to endure the trials to come. Hybrid. Now, above the planet of Char, Kerrigan prepares to remove the final remnant of the Overmind. Not the Cerebrate! Awaken, my Broodmother. Know that I am Kerrigan, and I have created you to serve me. You'll aid me in controlling the swarm. But first, you must prove your tenacity and cunning to me. Below, on the surface of Char, lies the last of the Overmind Cerebrates. This Cerebrate has served me well, but the time has come to replace it, to create our own order of control. You'll kill this Cerebrate, Broodmother, and in doing so, prove that you are worthy to lead the broods of the swarm. It's a premise of StarCraft 2, I guess. As a final test, you will not be able to morph any of our flyers. You will achieve this task through cunning alone. Every enemy has a weakness, no matter how small. Finding and exploiting that weakness will lead to a decisive victory. Only the strongest survive within the swarm, Broodmother. Never forget this. Now go, and do not fail me. I'm suspecting the last Cerebrate is the Cerebrate that we play as in the final, the final episode of Brood War. Here the Zerg Cerebrate. I like this. Has the Enslavers-esque feel to it. Oh yeah. Let's check the mission objectives to see if it's true. Yeah, that's not bad. I guess this is pretty good. Kind of close. So no air units, huh? And we're red. Goody! So, as far as you can tell, my viewers, that this is indeed a macro map. I don't know if all 3 are macro maps, but I'll have to check out. I'm gonna play the last 2 tomorrow, and then give the person the review. Oh, I didn't have them in mind, huh? Okay. So, I can get Ultras already, and Defilers. And let's morph this into a Sunken Color just in case. And kill all the Ragnarsars because they're gonna be in our way. It's like a #1 rule of Warcraft 3 too. You gotta kill those small pesky critters because they really path block you, you know? Oh, what is this? Alright, let's see here. I forgot the map maker's name, but I will mention it in the YouTube description below. I will also be creating a playlist of this campaign. Oh, this time I'm already getting attacked. This Sunken Color can handle it. Okay, so 3 Zerg attacks. So what that means is this AI is set to medium? Or something. Okay, let's see anything over here that I can set up. And I might need to make another, not cannon. I was about to say cannon instinctively. Looks like there's a Zerg base here, which I'm gonna have to take. But before that, I need to create a macro hatchery, which is always fine and dandy, and then I will wait for the gas. As a Zerg player with this kind of limited options, you wanna typically start with an extra hatchery and just go, just drone up, get some Zerglings, and try to get an extractor for the Zergling speed, because the Zerglings without metal bullet boost is just terrible, But yeah, but that's, we gotta wait for that. But the reason why we get the second hatchery as soon as possible is because we need a macro hatchery. We need the larva count. And I think this should be enough drone. I might get one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 standard mineral patches. That's what you normally want to see. But seeing as how this is a custom campaign already, we noticed that there is a limited tech option. And it's integrated as part of the story because Kerrigan said so. Don't use air units. My broodmother. And what else? Okay, this kind of force we can't handle, so we're gonna try to save those remaining Zerglings. And let's see, let's start getting metabolic boost. These two sunken colonies can handle this. Okay, there we go. So far, there seems to be only one AI, which is good for me. And I forgot the Overlord count. I should probably not try to get supply block, or in this case, control block. Because the Zerg Overlord provides control for our minions. Which means I'll make another Overlord, just in case. Queue it up, and start upgrading melee. Usually I'll get Carapace, but seeing as how I feel like I'm gonna get Ultras, I might as well just pre-upgrade my Ultras in a way, you know. So, the question is, do they attack with air though? Am I the only one with no air units, except for Overlords, obviously? Well, that's why I probably should make a pre-placed spore colony around here and here. But seeing as how this is the first mission, I pretty much doubt that the level's gonna be as bad, you know. So I'm gonna wait. I'm still gonna go with tier 1 units. So just keep on queuing up Zerglings. This is how you do stuff. And you know, I can actually attack orange right now with this amount of units. And in the meantime, I can also get some. Okay, let's attack that 7 colonies first. Let's get more reinforcements here. The reason why I want to destroy the 7 colonies first is because then we can make more. We can cover more ground. And another thing you can do when fighting against Zerg is this: bring a drone. Bring a drone and get a sunken colony set up here. It's like a cheesy move kind of thing, but you know, if it works, it works. Okay. If it works, it works. Okay, they're gonna keep sending reinforcements, but that's fine. I'll rally my Zerglings here. I want this Overlord scouting here. I might need a 1 or 2 more sunken colonies in here, but I don't know, we'll see. First of all, and I'm starting to get Hydralisk speed, so I'll start queuing up Hydralisk speed. Okay, let's get that sunken colony here. Let's go. Alright, let's get more Hydralisk, but Hydralisk without, you know, range upgrade is pretty sad, so I'll save up some minerals for that. Okay, I can also take this expand if I wish to. So this is kind of unique in a way that the player already gets tier 3 units like Ultras and Defilers right on the first map. So I am somewhat curious as to how the mission is going to develop as far as the tech tree is concerned. But seeing as how in the map description this is called a veteran level custom campaign, then I would be surprised if, you know, the map, you know, just gives us all tech option later on, like right after this mission. And it looks like there's purple too, so we'll see how things unfold. There's also an infested Terran that, let me see if they borrowed any units there. And I might want to expand here right now, because this base looks pretty dang rich and plump and good. Okay, let's see, let's attack over here. You notice how I'm not using hotkeys because custom campaigns, as far as, you know, as hard as you try to make custom campaigns, you can still suffice with, you know, not hotkeying units. Unless they are hero. When they are hero units, I always hotkey. I always hotkey hero units. Just in case. Okay, let's protect the new hatchery. Let's get a lair 2. I can also make another evolution chamber, but I'm not gonna do that yet. I might make more drones here probably. 2 more drones. Just stop the rally there. I'm gonna stop the rally point here. 3 larvas ready to go out. Might need to make a colony here, just so this one doesn't get killed or get destroyed, whatever you want to say it. Alright, so yeah, there's that. So, and then I just noticed this extractor is actually kind of far away from the optimal mining location. So I might need another drone in this extractor. And this is another thing that I like to see more in a custom campaign, where you know, like, not all resources need to be like perfectly placed, you know. Like, let's not forget how the original StarCraft campaign, you know, had resources laid out. You know, it was pretty horrendous, but it gives you that, you know, memory, you know, like, oh gosh, StarCraft 1, and even Enslavers too. Enslavers had horrible, especially the second mission of Enslavers. The first, I'm talking about not the dark something, not the second episode of Enslavers, but the first episode of Enslavers, where you get to control Tom Kazansky and Magellan in the second mission. I'm talking about that, folks. And that one had horrible placing of mineral patches and gas geysers. But, you know, it makes the game feel more fresh, in my opinion. So that's just DK here, just, you know, just saying some opinion. As a matter of fact, okay, I queued up 3 overlords because I'm getting supply blocked, and I can also get. I probably should get overlord speed because, you know, today I might use like lurkers or whatnot, and I need more defenses here because I don't know like where purple's gonna attack. A key thing to note about StarCraft 1 is when you make an expand, make sure you defend that area well, okay? I mean, it kind of applies to StarCraft 2 as well, but, you know, that's just the basics of, you know, RTS games, like even, you know, CNC, Warcraft, or all stuff like that. Anyway, how's the Overlords going? I can't get queens, because obviously the queen is the Broodmother. What I can get is another evolution chamber, which I probably should have done a long time ago. But the orange seems to be, you know how AI behaves. Once they lose their expand location, they like to try to come back and take it. Hence, they're sending like drones like this. Let's try to kill this. There we go. I want to get adrenal glands as fast as possible. Okay, let's go help out our buddies. Let's get Sector 5 here. Let's get another evolution chamber here, so why not? This side 1 is done for. I got parasited. Looks like there are lurkers. Okay, there are lurkers. So it's time to bring the overlords. These drones can keep mining here. You know, probably this one can. Nah. Do not make a gas geyser. Okay, how's everything else? My units are destroying stuff. That's good. I might as well get the pin upgrade after this. Kill that Ragnarsar. To be honest, I like the old portrait of the Ragnarsar. Like some portraits, I prefer the old version rather than the remastered. Like Hydralis, for example. I think I like the StarCraft 1 non-remastered version better than the remastered. I mean, it feels like the Hydralis had like some kind of exoskeleton vibe to it. But I don't know, that's just me, guys. Anyway. I can also get lurkers, but now let's just jog here and see what's up. I got instead. Remember, Broodmother, find the Cerebrate's weakness and exploit it. Oh, front assault, that may work, but are you sure of this? I couldn't read that last sentence, last word. It's fine, it's fine. I'm doing my best here, Miss Kerrigan. Okay, let's get adrenal glands. That's pretty much overpowered in StarCraft 1. What queens? It's a shame, StarCraft 2 outright beat Cerebrate. I feel like they're more... They had more charisma to it than Broodmother. And apparently Zerg creatures can speak for some reason. I mean, I guess they always could with telepathy. Kind of like how Protoss speaks. Okay, let's focus fire this. This kind of attack we have to reconsider. Okay, looks like they do use they do use Mutalisk, so I should be probably careful. Try to micro this if I can. Stop. And what did DK learn from this? They do attack with Mutalisk, so I probably need to set up more polys now, all around my base. And I probably should get that Ultra cabin, which is hotkey U for me. I don't change my hotkey for obvious reasons. I think that should suffice for now. I might need more Hydralisk now. How's the upgrade? Alright, we're looking good here. Looking good. I probably should scout this bottom area too, unless it's divided by a high ground. No, it's not. Okay, I'll attack here too. Let's see. I think I'm in the heart of the purple space. Yeah, I probably should use lurkers too. Some of the units I barely use as Zerg when I'm obviously playing custom campaigns is lurkers, scourge, and fighters, unfortunately. Let's do a multi-attack like this. Upgrading, let's get Ultra speed. Ultras without speed is just horrendous. It's like original StarCraft all over again. Ultras without any upgrades, what were they thinking, man? No, a lot of ultras. How's their upgrade? 2-1. They're actually upgrading pretty decently.
Our forces are under attack.
And I am starting to use a lot of these things. No surprise there. Oh, there's a Cerebrate. Do I want to end this right now? Well, let's start off the whole map. Alright, let's backtrack a bit. I want to scout the whole map first. I think I can pretty much end this right now. Oh, okay. Let's see. If there's a ramp here, then that's pretty good. It gives the player more, you know, like strategy. Yeah, there is a ramp here. So this is again a good design. So like, let's say instead of going like what Kerrigan said, frontal assault, you have to use some kind of a drop play, you know, like you go past over here. You can drop here and attack from here, so you don't need to, you know, mess with the units here. Or you can come even further and drop your units here and then like do like a sneak attack directly in front of the Cerebrate, you know. Oh boy, that's a lot of units. So yeah, there's options like that, which is pretty good. I need more colony here. This Hydros might die from the splash damage. That's fine. That'll be fine, that'll do. How's my overload? Great. Now gas is a problem, which means I can make another macro hatchery, or I can expand, but I think this should be sufficient enough. I can also attack down here with my units, which I might consider. I want to wait for the ultimate here. Let's see, how's upgrade? Yeah, and I can wait for level 3 melee. Might as well send some of this chitinous plating, chitinous. I think it's pronounced with K. Plating is almost done. That'll give my ultimate extra 2 armors. I never knew why Ultralis has only 1 base armor. It's kind of pathetic, in a way. Okay, got my armor upgrade. Might as well take my time, enjoy this campaign here. Might need to send an overlord though. Might need more overlords actually. Yeah, see, the lurkers are doing substantial amount of damage, and it looks like they're using healing stuff. Alright, there we go. By the one fun fact about the AI, Zerg AI, is that they never utilize Nidus command. Something to be aware of. Yeah, I think one of the queens just spawned during my ultras, which is kind of sad. But what are you gonna do about it? They are also upgrading with. They're also upgrading the ultras. Interesting. So you don't want to prolong this then. So I can just directly attack the Cerebrate if I wish to. Or I can just thin out the unit. Like so. Alright, or I need to just macro up and not get Ultralisk anymore. I mean, it is good to have Ultralisk, but they're getting sniped by the queens, and I need a fresh new overlord to do some scouting. And I can also get some help here. Might also get lurkers then. Oh, let's see. Let's get a sunken here too. This place is getting saturated. Way oversaturated, I mean. So it's time to expand to a new location. I'll kill those critters here. I never got the antenna up here, though. I was going to get it though. You know, instead of attacking purple, I think there's also an entrance down here, probably.
Our forces are under attack.
I need to move some drones here though. I say that and I only click 2 drones. So we'll see what's up. Looks like the AI doesn't want me to expand, which is a good thing. And now they're starting to use defilers, but luckily for me, I started upgrading lurker aspect, which I'll get for some, like especially this blue one. Where are these circles? Oh, okay. Fine. Let's get that lurker here. Another injured lurker. Hydralisk into lurker. I can get Ultralisk, I guess. I might as well. Okay, let's rally my units here. And move some of these drones to here. I might have to leave the lurkers here just in case. for defense purposes. Alright, any units here? Not really.
Our forces are under attack.
Someone gets spawned reading. I know for sure these two are going.
Our forces are under attack.
My Zergling should be stronger. Yeah, see? Zergling wins 1v1 against the Hydralisk, fully upgraded. Fully upgraded Zergling versus a fully upgraded Hydralisk, or Zergling wins in StarCraft 1. Let that be a lesson to you all. And I'm not joking, guys. I'm really serious. So test it out with, by yourself. Let's go. Fine. I might as well get some spores then. Why am I getting attacked here? Okay. Fine, yeah, that's right. Alright, let's go attack. I probably should have saved, but I think this map, this game's over. This mission's over.
Our forces are under attack.
Where are my lurkers, boy? Where's my other lurker? Is he dead? Ah, no.
Our forces are under attack.
Don't go there, guys. There you go. Alright, we did good. Whoa, look at the amount of lurkers. Look at that. They're trying to save the Cerebrate. But it's too late. Excellent, excellent Broodmother. The last of the old has been swept away. You have earned your place within the swarm. Now come, we must leave Char for a time. I have questions that need answers, and I believe I know where I may find them. Pretty neat. Does have, I guess if you're very new to StarCraft, this mission would be kind of hard because of how, how purple functions. Purple, I believe, is set to difficult, judging from the response that, like, trying to defend and whatnot. I'm not sure. From my experience, I think orange was set to medium and purple is set to difficult in the AI set. But I might be wrong, but that's my hunch. Hunch? That's my feeling, my assumption. Anywho, Cerebrate Brood dead. We're the Zerg Swarm controlled by Kerrigan. We'll see how this story unfolds. Anyway, this was DK, folks. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.